The past few days have seen multiple developments at sea. In the Bay of Biscay, another convoy is sailing towards the French coast. More lambs to the slaughter, it would seem. It's amazing the Allies keep sending these relatively unescorted convoys up into our waters. Further north, U-28 made contact with a pair of battleships. This is likely a response to battleship Bismarck putting to sea. Is Bismarck being hunted? Regardless, battleship Bismarck continued towards the Denmark Strait and will push through into the North Atlantic to ruthlessly hunt down Allied convoys. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to War on the Sea. Today we find ourselves in command of Battleship Lutzow, and we have encountered another large convoy in the Bay of Biscay. We have our Arado flying overhead, and it looks like the main guns are already engaging. We have an 80% solution. The target is 8 kilometers away. Let's try to start turning in here a little bit. 99% solution. I'd love to see that. Hopefully we get some hits on that Dale. Looks like this convoy is largely unescorted. Another unescorted convoy for us. Hopefully these guys aren't able to cause too much damage to Lutzow here. We need to probably target that vessel. We should be able to wipe all of these guys out rather quickly though. One thing I do want to address is the fact that Brest is the port these guys are heading to, and that port is level 5. Well, the airfield is level 5 anyway. So I intend to land our own forces on Brest now and maybe even bombard it a bit to knock it down a level, because we cannot afford to have that be a level 5 airbase. The problem is our merchant ships. We need a large convoy to land and contest Brest itself. Regardless, this convoy should be mopped up relatively easily. I'm feeling pretty confident about that. Bismarck is also attempting to break into the North Atlantic, which will help stop some of these convoys from reaching their destination as well. We are continuing to engage, and we have destroyed quite a few of the ships in the convoy. This troop ship is now burning. She has a fire, and secondary explosions are going off. We are now engaging SS Iron over here. The tanker back here is continuing to burn and list to starboard. I think she is going to go down relatively soon as well. Lutzow, let's take a look here. I would like you to spot. Let's see how many rounds we have left. 141. The process is slow going, but we are picking them apart. The good news is we haven't really experienced too much extra damage, so that is good. I would like to get Lutzow in soon to dry dock, but I may send her up towards Brest at night to conduct a cheeky little shore bombardment to try to knock that airfield down a level. We'll see. I do want to bombard the Brest before we actually land troops and such on there. That's probably going to be my next big purchase, is organizing a large convoy to make runs. And frankly, we may be using destroyers to try to do nightly runs up to Brest to drop off troops and such. Anyway, that's the future plans. We are going to finish this convoy off here. I think we will be able to do it. I was kind of worried we'd run out of ammunition, but the ammo situation is good while spotting. It just takes a long time. Well, unfortunately, Lutzow's running pretty darn low on ammunition. We are continuing to engage, but we are about to break contact. We've destroyed a good chunk of the convoy. This troop ship is pretty heavily damaged. She's in critical shape, but not burning, no flooding. Just picked up this target. I'm thinking Stukas may be able to go out and engage these guys if at all possible. I'm not sure if they're in range yet, but we will see. Okay, and that was our last salvo. Lutzow, change course, time to get on out of here. Here we go. After action report, the troop ship has heavy damage, heavy flooding, but she is still afloat. We did manage to sink a total of 6 ships. It looks like 1, 2, 3 vessels remain, not including the Flower class. Continue. Okay, where is Lutzo? Oof. Right here. Okay, I need to clear a lot of the map up, but Saint Nazaire, Stukas, 308 kilometers. Just in range. The problem is we are entering this allied bubble, which I do not like. I do not like at all, especially with this level 4 airfield out here. Okay, how many command points do we have? 13. Our convoy, this convoy's making its way around. This convoy's making its way around the really, really long way. I'm wondering if it's even worth... Yeah, they need to go around. They absolutely need to go around. I'm gonna try... We'll try to go between the UK and Iceland here. It's gonna be a little risky, but we gotta risk it at this point. Wilhelmshaven, New Sea. How expensive are some of our destroyers? I know folks were saying I should get destroyers, but the problem is, with how expensive they are, it's almost not even worth it. Destroyers. Got lots of U-boats. Okay. Auxiliary escort. Yeah. Torpedo boats. Okay. Another torpedo boat. And they're pretty large, but... Destroyer, 6 points. It can carry 100 troops. See, this thing costs a Type 1936 class destroyer. Z-20. And carry 139 troops, 121 supply. Top speed, 36 knots. But this thing costs, 10 points. Let's go ahead and get one. Let's also get some troops aboard. Yep, alright. I'll send it through. I wonder how long it'll take it to transit the English Channel along the coast. How much stuff do I have here at Calais? Not a whole lot. That's tricky. Alright, we're going to try to run through the English Channel at night and see if we can make it around. If we are doing runs to Brest, this actually might be very possible. So what I'm thinking we could do, we could stage stuff at Calais and then have our destroyers run to Brest and escape to Saint Nazaire. Do a run back so we can have this route where we are just going back and forth every other day to resupply our forces at Brest. That might just work. I don't think we can drop off at Brest and then make it all the way back through the channel before the RAF is able to operate. So we'll have to go to Brest, down to Saint Nazaire where we have air cover, and then we'll load up back to Brest and through the channel. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be the best way to do this. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. I am launching Stukas to see if we can kind of loop around and grab these guys. If not, no harm, no foul. At La Rochelle, there are Stukas down here, but I am not going to launch them yet either. Lutzo's going to go down to La Rochelle to rearm. It is the middle of the night on August 29th, 1940. We are going to stage this destroyer, and she is going to be our little test. Let's see if we can do this. We'll do it tomorrow night. Where's Bismarck? Working her way around the Norwegian Sea. She's going to head through the Denmark Strait. Our resupply force is working its way around, and same with these guys. Good. My goodness, and Arado has just spotted a whole nother convoy. 7 more merchant ships. Okay, Lutzo. 7 merchants. Okay, let's mark their position. Let's take a... Well, let's resupply Lutzo now. Rearm the ship. Go out to meet them. This Arado. Go to tactical. Let's take a look at what we're looking at. Hopefully it's another largely unescorted convoy. Hello. Okay, right over them. Merchants galore. Okay, we got a couple of warships. Lots of tankers. Okay, mostly unescorted. Fantastic. Looks like one flower class. There's a Liberty ship. I was gonna say it almost looks like two Corvettes. I was gonna say it looks like it's almost the same exact composition as the previous convoy, and it largely is. Luto will have a whole bunch of ammunition to deal with them. 10 more ships. Yeah. Okay, let's get this Arado out of here. Down to the south, U-47 has encountered something. Let's begin. Something big, it looks like. Okay, quickly reduce speed, up scope. That's depth. 10 meters is fine, reduce speed, 3 knots. Where are these guys? Out of reach. Where are they? Convoy, it looks like. You can see stuff through the mist, but they are way too far to engage. Have a cruiser, and that is a battleship right there. Okay, heavily escorted convoy. Great, 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 great. Looking forward to that. Well, way out of position to actually do anything about it, but at least we know these guys are here. It is 1821. Luto, storied out, has not made contact with that convoy. She is going to head on in and bombard Brest. And maybe we'll catch that convoy en route. Who the heck knows? And now, our friend here, it's an 11-hour trip. Jeez, this is actually a bit further than I thought. 11 hours, huh? 12 hours. Yeah, this probably is not going to work for us. If only the Wehrmacht would, you know, start pushing in from land bases. We could hopscotch. It looks like we may be able to actually stage here. Not sure if we're actually in Allied air cover. Along the coast right there, maybe. The problem is, if we're in this circle, we are automatically detected by the AI, and that is not what I want. We gotta hide from them. So maybe this is the play. We'll see. Luto is in position. She is going to do some short bombardment. 1, 2, 3. Still level 4. Can we do it again? Alright, head back. Get out of here. We'll rearm and do it tomorrow night as well. Knock this down a level. Luto is closing in on Brest. Here we are. Bombard it. 3 times. Still nothing. Oh man, this place is pretty built up, isn't it? Okay, get on out of here. Our destroyer has entered the area. She is going to unload her troops, mostly because I just want to see. 100 troops, and we got that little nugget. It's not too bad. It could be a lot worse. I don't think there's very many troops here. We may be able to capture this all right. Okay, first pair of troops have landed. Luto is getting out of here. We are going to continue to resupply. We have 1,500 men here. We have 5,000 troops at La Rochelle and 3,000 supply. What's your top speed? What's this thing's top speed? Slow. Okay, you are not going to be suitable for this job. We're going to keep landing troops this way, I think, for the time being, until we can get a convoy through. U-48 operating out of Gibraltar has made contact with something. Let's rig for silent. Upscope. Let's look at what this is. We are pretty close to it. And hello. Queen Elizabeth class? Begin targeting that. Absolutely my priority. Anything else nice? Let's hit the battleship. Torpedoes, we are too far away. Okay, increase speed, drop down 60 meters. Increase speed, down scope. Let's see if we can get into position. She's only moving 13 knots. Well, I just got to look at it from a really acute angle, but now this looks like repulse to me. What's our solution at? Make sure we're targeting. Stop. I want to make sure we're targeting the right ship. Start working on a solution there. And let's make sure all torpedoes are ready to go. All 4 torpedoes are going to be fired, 1 degree spread. We are now in range, but I want to wait for the right angle before we fire. Gyro angle's at 5 degrees. You know what? I think that is good enough for me. All 4 forward torpedoes los. Send those. Okay, we are going to change course. Do not immediately start going fast. I hate when they do that. Okay. Torpedoes running hot straight normal towards the target. Doesn't look like they are zigzagging or anything just yet, which is very good. The convoy started to break up. They spotted the torpedoes. All the torpedoes ran aft of the target, unfortunately. U-47 is going to break contact. At least we know this task force is out here as well. Our destroyer is under attack. Looks like possibly a carrier-based aircraft here. Just dropped a bomb on it. 109s are fighting overhead with a bunch of hurricanes. Hurricanes are also in the area. We're trying to shoot down as many of them. There we go. Got down another one. Jeez, there's so much going on right now. Our destroyer is turning hard. Lots of aircraft are in the area. It looks like the British are not happy with us landing on Brest, and they have sent a whole just ton of assets. Our 109s are continuing to engage these hurricanes. Looks like they have the upper hand, potentially. This 109 is going after this carrier-based aircraft. This is not good to see. Another aircraft shot down. Good. Yeah, this is not good to see. That means there is an allied aircraft carrier in the area. Luto and company are going to have to hide in port. Yeah, okay, shot that thing down. That's good to see. 109's performing really well at the moment. Knock on wood. Okay, we have a hurricane on the deck. It's like a pair of them here. 109's moving real fast, trying to pursue here. And the more aircraft we shoot down, the easier life's going to be, and we just have to pick and choose our engagements. Can we fire at range here? Come on. We have new contacts. What are more hurricanes inbound on the deck? Well, our 109s were performing well. We are not going to perform well against 15 hurricanes. Jeez Louise, that's a lot of hurricanes. I'll just continue to fight it out. Keep making speed. No damage, thankfully. That's good. Was not expecting that thing to do a dive bombing attack. 109s continuing to fire. We only have 4 109s that have to hold themselves off against an insane amount of hurricanes. Now possibly anti-aircraft guns on our destroyer might help. Highly doubt it though. Highly doubt it. Where's the disengagement area? We could just get our 109 should be able to outrun these guys. Let's just get out of here and try to live to fight another day, shall we? That's the unfortunate thing about the hurricane. It is relatively slow. Let's just get out and disengage. I have one of my 109s dragging these hurricanes nice and close to our destroyer. Let's see if they can manage to shoot them down. We don't really want to stick around too long. They managed to get that hurricane to start smoking, so there is that. We still have a pair of hurricanes, maybe just one. I guess it is just one hurricane on our 6 o'clock. We're going to get caught up in this turn, though. That's where the hurricane is going to get the advantage. There we go. Come on, bring him right over the destroyer. Bring him right over it. Engage those guys, please. Come on. They're not really engaging the one I'd like them to shoot at. They're shooting at the one high, not the one on the deck. Guess this guy's kind of on the deck too. There we go. Now they're shooting at him. And it is 2. Merged into 1. You love that. Alright. I just kind of want to shoot down more hurricanes. Our 109s are leaving the engagement area, so that's good. I'll just get this 109 out of here too. I was kind of hoping for better luck, but German anti-aircraft on ships is not not the best. It leaves a lot to be desired, frankly. And it looks like once they're getting hit, they're breaking off, which is kind of cool. Okay, just fly straight, level, get out of here. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video, and that is quite the cliffhanger with an aircraft carrier in the area and lots of allied aircraft overhead. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.